And we're back on the air, and good morning to Priscilla Presley. Do you feel like you're back home?
Yes, I do. I really do.
What, has Memphis changed much to you, Priscilla, as you come in and out of it?
When I fly in, I cannot believe the growth in this town. I came in at night this time, and the city, it's spread out so much now. When I first came here, it was just the airport, the little airport that before the one now.
Oh, yes, the
I flew in there once, and then from then on they were building the present airport, and it has grown, really.
Well, you traveled the world with your dad, I guess, in the service, so was Memphis really the longest you were in any one place, and is it kind of home for you?
Well, Memphis and now Los Angeles, but, well, actually I lived in Memphis more than Los Angeles, but I guess I claim Memphis as my home.
Well, we certainly love to claim you. Did you prepare yourself in any way now for your new job with Wella Balsam?
Well, this is my first appearance, you know, publicly with Wella. It isn't going to be announced until October that I'm officially with it. And it was just by accident that it was Memphis. They had already had the date set a year ago. And when they told me Memphis would be this first date, I was shocked. I go, oh my gosh. Well, it's wonderful because people have really been very nice. And it's nice to see familiar faces.
Do you feel like people are generally nice, though, the country over? Or have you had bad experiences with them?
No, I haven't. I honestly can say I haven't had any bad experiences. People have been great, very friendly, very respectful. There's been no problems.
I bet hairdressers were kind of looking you over yesterday when you went to make your appearance, did they?
I'm sure.
Did they start asking you a lot of questions? How long have you been using the Wella Balsam product?
Well, I just started I've used Wella before I became contacted with a company, and I always went back to Wella. I mean, I always used the conditioner, and then I'd try something else, like everyone else does. You know, you go back and forth, and I can honestly say it's a wonderful product. I went to the plant in New Jersey, and geez, it's nice to know that there's someone who cares.
How much now are you going to be working, or do you consider it like a full-time job?
No, it's not a lot of work. I mean, I'll be doing some public appearances for them, and I'll be doing a commercial, and then I'll be doing print work.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Presley. I used to cut off split ends. Now I help repair them with Wella Balsam shampoo, because Wella Balsam shampoo's special conditioners protect your hair and help repair split ends. What's more, Wella Balsam shampoo is 100% oil-free, so your hair looks shiny clean, healthy, and beautifully conditioned. Don't cut off split ends. Help repair them with Wella Balsam shampoo. You love your hair.
Do you have any background now for what you're doing, except just being you and lovely and pretty and all of those good things?
You mean
have you been studying theater or anything?
Oh, well, I've taken commercial acting class, only just to get familiar with the camera. As you can see, I'm looking at the camera, right?
That's
away
all
from
right.
The camera.
That's...
No, and I've taken some acting classes. I didn't really care for acting classes because I feel that sometimes it can take away, you know, or give you inhibitions, or I don't know, I'm not that familiar with them. I'm not doing this to get into an acting career. I'm doing it because I would like to do something very constructive and something.
Did you hesitate at all, you know, making yourself as public as you're going to be now?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, I still feel it's not really public. I mean, I don't feel I'm doing anything any different than appearing in movie magazines or any of the other magazines that are out.
Which reminds me, how does all of that affect you, Priscilla? I mean, you can hardly pick up any magazine. I go in, I
don't look at them. If I happen to see one, you know, I'll glance and I'll see a recent picture and I'll wonder where they got that from, you know, or it looks kind of silly standing in a magazine rack looking at articles. I've done that if I see a real captivating, you know, title that I go, I think, what did they get that from, you know?
Have you ever been tempted to answer any of them?
Yes, I have. I mean, I have to admit a few have gotten to me, but you know, it's like I've said before, if you start something and then the public really, you know, they think it's true. I don't know where they get half of that stuff from.
I'm glad you said that because some of our viewers at home might think that all of these things
I hope not, please. You know, the pictures are great. I think they're fun. You know, if you go somewhere, they'll start taking pictures, and I'll look at them, the pictures, and say, well, that was from such and such. Now, how did I do that? Oh my God, my hair looked awful there. Why is that there?
I was looking at you today, and you're so small and pretty, And some of the pictures that we've had on our, I told you, Elvis Memory series that we
Yes,
ran.
yes.
You had, you know, short skirts and
God.
much eye makeup.
And I hear the short skirts are coming back, and I'm petrified if they're ever as short as they were. I mean, how did we wear those skirts?
I don't know. I can't remember sitting in them. Can you?
Oh my God, it must have been, you know, constantly tugging. But I hope they don't come back that short this year.
Are you doing any designing anymore?
No, I gave my shop up 2 years ago, after 4 years of being in the business with my partner.
That must have been a great outlet for you, though.
It was. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the people. As I said, you know, earlier, that it was a nice feeling to go into the shop and know it's yours and just have fun with it.
Have you had a hard time with your own identity, Priscilla?
No, not really. Not at all.
I think sometimes when you are in the shadow
Mm-hmm.
of someone great, and yet I see you now, and you know,
Yeah.
it's just because you didn't want to be up front before,
Yeah.
the reason that you haven't been.
Yeah.
What about your daughter? Does she ever talk about wanting to be an actress or anything, Lisa?
Let's see. I think she may, I don't know. She loves to sing, and she has a great talent for piano.
Does she really? Is she taking lessons?
She's taken lessons. She hates it, but I'm trying to encourage her. Not to be, you know, not necessarily to be famous, but for her own outlet and her, you know, because she needs something, you know, to release frustration or whatever. At this time of, you know, of her age, being 11, which is really going into a bad time. But I'd like to see her pursue piano.
Does she have a lot of by ear
Yes,
ability?
yes, she does. She
Terrific.
really does. I'm jealous because I can't play the piano.
Priscilla, how does she handle all the publicity and it's still going on? Do you keep a lot of it away from her?
Yes, she really doesn't know a lot what's going on. I don't allow her to look at the papers. Not that I say you can't look at it, but she knows she's not to go around the newsstands. And like if we go to a grocery store, you know, she can't wander off. She stays right with me. I don't feel it's healthy. There's no reason for her to see any of that stuff. When a lot of publicity came out, she was in camp at the time, so she missed it all. And
she's just going to school.
Going
I
to
bet
school.
she's getting in all of your makeup and things now, though. My
she's been doing
11-year-old.
that for a long
Has she?
time. Yeah, she loves makeup.
What kind of questions did she ask you about your new job now?
Well, she wants to know what I have to do
Uh-huh.
and where I'm going. She was very upset because she wanted to be here, you know, since I was going to be here in Memphis, she wanted to come with me. But it was such a, you know, the time-wise, it would have been impossible. So I talked to her last night, and she says, please tell everyone I love them and I miss them.
Oh, I guess you miss her, too.
Yeah, I do.
She's very good support, I would
She
think.
is.
An
She
11-year-old's
really is.
wise.
She always
and
tells me not to worry, you know. She'll say, Mommy, don't worry, everything is fine here. I'm taking care of the dogs. So, you know, don't worry about
That's
anything. It's very
great.
comforting.
How is she looking these days? I haven't seen pictures of her. Is her hair long? She was
She
pretty blonde the last time I
yeah,
saw her.
she's still blonde. I think she may go a little darker. It looks like it's getting dark now. She's growing up, though. She's awfully tall. Wears my shoes.
Does she?
That's a trip, because when she wears those, she's about up to here. She's going to be very tall, I think. Yeah. Starting to feel her oats, too.
Oh, yes, as they all do
Yes.
at that age.
Right.
Priscilla, what about Graceland? Does she talk much about it? Do you think she'd like to live there someday?
Yeah, she loves Graceland. I mean, that's her home. That's how she feels. And I do too. You can't help it. There's such a peaceful, warm feeling at Graceland. Once you're there, you don't want to leave.
Well, everything is complete within
Yeah,
those gates.
That's true.
There's been a lot of pressure on you lately. I think you're in charge of everything.
First of all, I'd like to welcome you all here today. And I'm happy to announce, as you know, that Graceland will be open to the public as a memorial museum to Elvis Presley. Yes, I have mixed emotions about it. It is quite, it's something of which it was a long time to make the decision, but it's something that I feel it's very good and very positive, and especially the way that we're doing it.
Does that take up a lot of your time?
Not really. I mean, it's pretty well in control. It's been handled. Mr. Presley was very, very bright, you know, in that way, and kept everything under control.
Have you made any decisions in any way whether you'll open the trophy room to the public?
Not yet. No, there's been no decision yet.
I guess you don't want to deal with that now. You're kind of dealing in the beauty
Well, it has
and
to be
glamour
dealt
products.
with. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, I can't avoid that. I mean, business has to be taken care of. But it just, there hasn't really been any decision on that, so.
Now, officially, you take over in October, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Have you met Jacqueline Smith, your predecessor?
No, I haven't. I've heard a lot of wonderful things about her.
Oh, she's so pretty, but
Yes.
so are you.
Yes, thank you.
Your company has an ability to choose lovely women.
Yeah, she's a very, very charming lady.
Will you work daily? I mean, go in and keep office hours for them?
No, it's not that kind of a schedule. I work so many days out of the year, and I believe one commercial is scheduled this year, and it's the print work. It's not a lot of time.
Was that kind of a necessity when you took the job?
Yes, yes.
Well, what about now that you get a taste kind of traveling around and doing a lot of things? Are you going to want more and more, do you think?
I don't think so. No, I don't really want to. See, I'm going to say that, and something's going to come up, and they're going to say, "I thought you said." Right
Oh,
now,
look,
I'm taking
anyone can
first.
change their mind.
Oh, yes, and I'm definitely one for that. But I want to take first things first. You know, I don't want to rush into anything. It took a lot of time, you know, to get this going. It's been a year in negotiating, and I still like a lot of free time, and I still like to be kept, you know, in a low-profile type atmosphere.
How do you keep your figure so slim?
I swim every day.
Do you?
Yeah. I have to do something. I mean, as far as, because eating is a battle, you know, trying not to and keeping yourself on a, you know, a steady weight.
Do you jog?
No, I don't
else?
jog, because I hear different things about jogging, you know, cramping your muscles, and I hate jogging, to be truthful. It's lonely and it's tiring, but I like to swim, because when you're in the water, it's a peaceful feeling. It's just being alone and getting your thoughts together. It's like meditation almost.
You have to do your hair every day then if you swim, don't you?
Yes, I do, and that's...
Do you do your own hair, Priscilla?
Yeah, I go in for cuts and for color. This color that I have, I call Sun and Fun. It's definitely...
That's great, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of sun and a lot of chlorine, but it's I like it lighter. So I hope to keep it.
I saw you one time when you had the real curly look.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah. I'll do that occasionally too.
I looked at some of those same pictures you saw in the magazine, right?
I like to change around. I like to change, you know, look different. I don't like to look the same, you know, different hairdos, different styles.
But you have it professionally cut and curled.
Oh,
and
yes. Yeah. I definitely have to have it. I mean, the cut is, in fact, the show I was at, the Carlisle, it's the Carhill.
Carhill. Mm-hmm.
Watching a lot of the hairdressers there. I mean, it's incredible that the cut is the main.
Amen.
Yeah, if you don't have a good cut, you don't have a good style at all. You can't. The curl doesn't stay in right. I mean, it may for a few minutes, but it'll fall right out. So your foundation is the cut.
Did they have you on a stage at the Coliseum?
Last night for a few minutes, yes.
That's
I'm so
overwhelming,
glad.
isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you know what it was is I couldn't see anybody out there, and I like to have I like to talk to someone, see their eyes, and I was looking out there. It was black, and I felt very alone up there.
Yeah,
So
I can imagine.
It's a strange feeling because the spotlight's on, and when they're on.
Well, have you had a chance to be with any of them one-on-one, any of the hairdressers?
Oh, yes, yes. In fact, Eric of Norway was there, and he's really a nice guy, and a few of the other people. I didn't get to spend as much time as I'd like talking to them and watching them, you know, do their profession.
But you surely had to get up early this morning.
Yes, I did. Yesterday morning too. 5 o'clock is a little early to be getting up. I'm an early riser anyway. I love, you know, about 7:30 or 8, but 5 is a little too early. And I couldn't sleep. I'm looking for old movies, and on Sunday they go off early because I'm an old movie buff.
Are you really?
Yes, I love all the old movies, and I couldn't find any last night. So.
Do you ever watch any of Elvis's old movies when they're on?
I've seen just about all of them.
Vince! Well, you finally got your sensation. I hope you're satisfied.
Get on my back, kid. I ain't in the mood.
You insulted my father, my mother, and me, and it's just unforgivable.
What do you expect? I come out, have a little beer. First thing I know, some old broads push me in the corner with some stupid question.
They were just trying to bring you into the conversation. I'll drive you back to your hotel.
I'll walk.
I think I'm gonna just hate you.
You ain't gonna hate me. I ain't gonna let you hate me.
We had a lot
You
of them
watched
on
them?
here
Yeah.
back in August. Just
Oh, yes, I know. They're constantly running. Lisa doesn't really like to watch them. I think she kind of stays away for them too. It's a little painful to
I'm
to sit and
sure it
watch.
is.
Yeah.
And she really didn't know him when he looked like he did in so many of those movies.
Not really, but that's her dad to her. I don't think she really cared what he looked like, you know.
Priscilla, I meant to tell you that we found some film here, and I want to make sure you get a copy of it. When he came back from Germany,
Oh my
we
gosh.
found it's 12.5 minutes of a press conference of him talking.
Oh, incredible. He came here and talked?
No, it was, we found the film when our film director retired. I want to make sure you get a copy of that.
Thank you. That would
'Cause
really
those
be nice.
He talked about, well,
Yeah.
people ask him about
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
And
great.
he said, well, she went to the plane, apparently, and we
Yes.
knew it was you.
Any romance? Did you leave any heart, shall we say, in Germany?
Not any special one. There was a little girl that I was seeing quite often over there. That her father was in the Air Force, and actually they only got over there about 2 months before I left. I was seeing her, and she was at the airport when I left, and there were some pictures made of her.
Film that I know you'd love, and I want to make
Absolutely.
sure
I'd
that
like
you get a
that.
copy of
Yeah,
it.
Lisa would love that too.
I promised him I wouldn't keep you forever, although I feel
Oh.
like I've known you forever. Now you're such a nice,
It's
easy
really
person.
a pleasure being here. I've heard so much about you, and it's very casual. I love how you work your
Yeah,
show.
well, I'm just a person just like you.
Great.
But we're sure proud you picked Memphis and that Wella Balsam did.
Yes,
when you
I am
make
too.
your initial appearances. Thanks
Yes.
again for coming,
Thank
and best
you.
to you today.
Thank you very much.